to come out here and be supportive. Support that truck back there. That was wrong. Got back to Atlanta and everything was going good until. Oh wait, mad bitch alert, the bitches is on fake. Oh, okay, the bitches all mad cause bitches they ain't paid. And that's on the motherfucking mob, bitch.
Sometimes at the start, you can feel all by yourself. But I have a partner, but I can't turn no one else. So don't isolate yourself when there's nobody around. I'll be there to think of that.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Period. Period.
What a true love we are born. Can't nobody break this bond. You're one on one. Now we have a
What's motherfucking popping up back with y'all another motherfucking YouTube video? It could all be so simple. But you'd rather make it hard. See, loving you is like a battle, and we both end up with scars. What Lord said, tell me who I have to get some reciprocity. Come on now, y'all. See, no one loves you more than me, and no one ever will, yeah. You mad? Sit your little man says down somewhere. I ain't gonna tear it too long because if you're tuned into this video, you must have watched my last one. And if you haven't watched my last video and this is the first one that you're seeing on your recommended, because no shade, I'm probably there, you should probably stop and go watch the last one because I will not be repeating information. I'm gonna try not to. You gotta watch the first one to know where we're at now, okay? The link to my last story time is in the description below. It was just too much to tell in one, like, But before I get into that, I do have a few announcements and I'm gonna make them quick. I purposely didn't do an intro this time because I really wanna get to the point, but I wanna get this off my chest because I feel like, no shade, it's time I say it. And I did notice quite a few comments from my last video. I told you I was gonna pick a comment from the previous video, each video. I didn't do it in the last one because it was a cliffhanger. But when I tell you, y'all funny. I feel like with all of this growth that we are noticing, I really needed to look in the mirror and say like, you're a brand. And I used to have management. If you've been with me for a minute, I used to have a manager and he used to help me get a lot of deals and sponsorships and stuff with other companies. I have a new team of people that are gonna help me get things done more effectively and fairly. So if you have been watching me and you have been falling in love slowly but surely each video, and you have a brand or you have a business or you have anything that you wanna promote on my channel, please contact my business email at weluvchehost@gmail.com. I would love to help support y'all out here, okay? You gotta spend money to make money. I got bills.
And I'm trying to buy a house in Houston.
I don't want to be nobody's brand ambassador. I don't really want your products. No shade.
I'm trying to buy a house.
But that's something that I noticed that I did stop, and no shade, it would probably be a good time to pick back up because baby, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. So as of today, I'm gonna put the screenshot on the screen. It says your hard work paid off. Publishing more videos helped your channel get 43% more views than usual. This is me coming back from being an inactive YouTuber. My fault, okay, whatever. But just to see how y'all have been responding to me, asking y'all to keep sharing, keep telling your friends, and keep on showing love, and y'all are really doing it, thank you. Also, if you are a college kid, because I know a lot of college people follow me, I don't mind coming to y'all's campus. You gotta book me, I can't just come. So if you got an event on campus, which I know most campuses have year-round events or something like that, you want me to host something, you want me to come and just show out and bring my ghetto friends with me, I could be in a city near you this summer. I'm going on the road. I got one college that has already reached out to me in the city, and I'm not gonna say what, but I'm so excited. And I'm supposed to be going there in April. So if you wanna get your slot or you wanna get me booked for later this year, later this summer, later this month, reach out, okay? I am not accepting. I think I'm mentally in a place where I can receive that love. I was battling, am I ready to like get back into that influencer thing and traveling, doing bookings and hostings and stuff? Because now I have a newfound appreciation for y'all's love and being in the room surrounded by y'all. I thought that I wouldn't be able.
Girl, no shit, I'm trying to buy a house, so girl,
That's that's my business email. Make sure you reach out all serious business inquiries. Do your big one. Now the moment we've all been waiting for. Chav, you thought part 1 pissed you off. And don't come for my rip right here. Okay, yeah, I ripped it moving too quick, okay? And it's still cute. Like, you see me? Look at the titty or something, don't look there. I gotta bounce them or something, stop looking, cause I feel like somebody is trying to, girl, leave it alone. I like the top, you thought I was gonna throw the whole thing away? I got the little, but I just felt so cute today. Like, get into the, no, because what? Like, get into me. Yes, I'm giving very much Shigo, you know, pretty natural fish, realness, you know. D had me messed up. So when we got back to Atlanta after doing the music video, you know what I'm saying, we were taking things slow and I was just getting to know him more as a person. A valuable lesson that I learned is before you try to commit heavy to somebody or anybody, please know who that person is. That's another life lesson that I learned from this boy. Although somebody can excel in an area that is a very beneficial one, if they don't excel in another one, that's just as important, baby. We need to be trying to get somewhere. And it was his maturity. He was very immature. He didn't have a grasp of what reality, I guess, was. No shade. The moment I realized that I may not be with him for a long time was probably another week and a half, 2 weeks after we got back to Atlanta.
Everything was good.
It was gonna be another weekend over at Flex's house. By now it was a regular thing until, you know, I got my own apartment later that year. Now a little backstory on D. He was DL, okay? I've heard the stories from DLs, I'll come out for you and I da-da-da. And then they do it and I'm like, do you understand who you're trying to come out for? If you want to go public with me, you do understand that everybody from your childhood, like, not to sound cocky, but like, no shade, everybody from your middle school, your family, cousins you ain't talked to, like, it's something about the internet. It's just when we move on this thing, word travels quick. I'm like, are you ready for that? Yes, I am. I don't care what nobody got to say. I remember walking in the neighborhood, in my grandma's neighborhood, I was walking on the phone with him, and I was just telling him, like, baby, please understand what you are saying, because don't make a decision that you're going to regret because you want to make me happy. Do you think I really care if people find out that we're talking? I love you. I mean, I know you don't. Love? Okay, so you're developing quick. He developed, you develop quick. Okay, I see. Now, up until this point, most of my supporters really don't know who this boy is or that I'm talking to anybody seriously, but they have noticed, some of y'all, that I was a little googly eyed or something. I would be on live and I'll look up and cause he's texting me, but he didn't change how he acted. He didn't change how he moved. It didn't faze him at all. It was something like, okay, that's cool. So another weekend over Flex's, right? Flex had this old red car and no shade, it was breaking down like she was on her last leg, and he wanted to go to the AutoZone to see if he can get something to help under the hood. I don't know all of that stuff. Flex, we was on the south side of Atlanta. On the south side, that is not my hood. Flex, I went into the AutoZone and no, I was in the front seat and D was in the back seat. About 3 empty parking spots down to our right, there was a car with, he looked maybe 22, and then there was a pretty girl in the front seat and then like a grandma in the driver's seat. The grandma had got out because she was finna go in the store. Now, I remember I had some Jamaican music or some island music playing on the aux and the windows was down. And it was kind of hot outside, so I was just feeling like, it's like, you know, my nigga in the back seat, you know, so I'm feeling like,
Everyone falls in love sometime. I don't know about you, but it ain't a crime.
okay, back to the story. The older woman is walking in the store and she sees me jamming in the front seat. You know, she looking at me like, go ahead. You know, I'm looking at her like,
Everyone falls in love.
D is gonna yell from the back seat,
Man, what you looking at? Get the f*** on.
Thank God that lady did not hear him and she kept walking because the music was too loud. But I heard you. So when she got in the stove, I cut the music down. I leave my hand in the back seat like,
Why would you do that?
She was looking at you hard.
She didn't do nothing.
and all I could think of is that if she would have heard him and she yelled back at that car, we on the side. I don't know what's in that car next to us. Like, you don't see a problem. He was like, so what? I did it. Girl, I had to get out and walk in with my daddy. I said, this boy is crazy. Also, I can't do with the clinginess. He wanted to be on the phone a lot. He wanted to know where I was. When I was getting my apartment, you know, I was on the move a lot, like going to view this and see this and take out this and sign this to get this. Like, I can't really sit down, but you want to be on the phone, and when I'm not texting you back, you hit me with a paragraph like,
See, I know you really didn't care about me. You're ignoring me.
baby, girl, I'm not trying to, like, Dan, can I work? I remember the day that I broke up with him. We was almost coming up on 2 months of talking. I just remember getting home from work and then he was calling me and I looked at the phone and I let it ring all the way to dang near the last ring. I was like, I know he He complained about something today. Somebody made him mad. He's sad about something. I don't even feel like, hello? Yeah, you didn't answer the phone last night. You know, I was really going through it. I'm like, you got me feeling like if I miss a phone call, so you could be doing something crazy, or you going through it, or you said you crying, and you, I'm like, don't put that burden on me. Then he said, Shay, you are my happiness. Now, I hear this a lot in my DMs, but here's the boy that's not a supporter of me telling me that I'm his happiness. Okay, you've also had access to Shay that people ain't, so I understand why. And at the time, I felt like that was something that I need to look for, but no shade. Those words are words that you probably need to avoid if you're talking to somebody. I feel like when you're talking to somebody, you need to have your own happiness and that person needs to have their own happiness, and then y'all be happy together. But when you make somebody your happiness, when they're not available, then you're not happy. When they're not around you, they're not happy. When they can't reach you, they're not happy. And then it puts a lot of stress on you to always be this person's shadow, and it's like, I can't do that. So you know what? I think it's best we take a break. That's what I said. I really meant Ian, but child, he was crazy. He was like, okay, you know, I hear what you're saying. Maybe I need to better myself, you know, go out here and da-da-da. Fine, I'll wait. But I ain't gonna talk to nobody else. Baby, if you do, I mean, you think, okay, yes, go out there, man, and be a great man, okay? Still got love for you, though. Life continues, Shay gets right, continues. I go like another 2 months without doing anything with a boy because, you know, I like the kid a little bit. But then body number 10, this football player, he was a cute dog, bitch. I'm talking, he was 6'6", 6'7". He came through one night. Oh, I just had to. Took me up through there. If my hair boy can talk, she got a best-selling book. And suddenly, I was moving on. I was good. No hate, Harvard. We're moving forward. Some time goes by and he goes and gets a new girl. I really don't care. But it gets brought to me because y'all are the CIA, and some of y'all had found him so y'all was keeping up with his personal life. Kudos to you, I got no hate. I got mine. But then, you know, a little birdie, and I ain't gonna say who, told me that he had seen him with the new girl over my daddy house. Now, you gotta know my daddy Flex. When I was bringing D around, Flex seen D as now his son. There were times where D was over Flex's house where I wasn't there because D's mama, that boy went through a lot when we came out. Okay, his family, his friend, everybody turned on him. And so, you know, Flex was a safe haven house. Flex was a safe haven house for him. But see, what Flex was doing was what I should have been doing. Making sure that he had money in his pocket because Flex was collecting rent for that space he was taking up over. It's only so far love gonna take you. And Flex be in and out. He's the MC. If y'all know, he be hosting. My daddy is, and if y'all know my daddy, he's a busy man. He really not at home a lot. He be working out here MCing and hosting and stuff. My daddy is the best MC that Atlanta has to offer right now. And so you done brought this little heifer up in the house. This is what I'm saying. I found out later that there was payment arrangements and he grown, so when we stopped talking, that wasn't gonna end. I can't be that person where if we stop being cool, then you have to hate everybody that I'm friends with, and all my friends have to hate you. No. Because if he was giving Flex money to stay there, no shade. Well, I'm mad at my daddy. So when I found this out, it was the middle of the night. So I'm like,
That's how you gonna get back at me?
then I see your new girl. I'm like, she not even, oh, you, okay, so you could have moved on, that's fine, but they were doing the do at my daddy's house. I didn't know that. I don't keep up. When I move forward and I wish you the best. I wasn't snooping around. So when I found this out, you gotta know me, I'm like, it was 3 a.m. I called my sister. I said, I'm finna pull up on D. He got me messed up. If something happens, just know I called you and I let you know what I was doing. So yeah, girl, send me the address, I'll meet you there. Did a 2-part Uber because I didn't have my truck at the time. I Ubered. I spent money in my pocket. I Ubered from the east side to the south side so quick. 2 Point picked up my sister and we went, but I knocked on the door. Didn't tell nobody I would come. Now at this point, I hadn't seen D for the rest of the summer. I have my own apartment now. I have moved on, so we haven't even seen each other in person for months. But you think, okay. D opens the door. Hello. Oh, Shaylin, what's up? He never called me Shay. Move. I walked straight to my dad's room and I see him in the bed with my mama. And shout out to Dream. And I woke him up, I said,
No, you don't gotta wake up. I'm just letting you know. I'm finna go check him real quick. I'm gonna try to be quiet. But apparently he been banging her in your living room and recording it and stuff like that and just posting it. And I just feel like that's disrespectful to me. Whether or not he did it to get back at me, I'm gonna go let him know that you're not gonna do it no more, okay? So you can go back to sleep.
walk back in that living room with my sister. You gotta go, she gotta go. Never met the girlfriend, didn't know her name. But I feel like of all the places that you could have brought somebody or have to, like, really? No, I'm not crazy. The girlfriend waking up got stuff in her eyes.
Oh, Shay, hey. D, Do you think I'm stupid?
What are you talking about?
There you go trying my intelligence. The kids that sent me the screenshots, they done already showed me what you been doing. You ain't gotta lie. I'm here for a reason. Whatever you do and whoever you do it with, that ain't got nothing to do with that. But I done did YouTube videos over my daddy's house. You don't think people gonna recognize? You don't think people gonna, and like, I feel like you knew it would get back to me because after we broke up, D kept in contact with all of my friends. And he would tell my friends that like, y'all all act alike. And so I feel like if I keep in contact with you, you could probably put in a good word to Shay and tell her that I've been growing, da-da-da. They came back and told me every time I didn't want, it wasn't enough growth for me. And so because you literally, my friends have told me that you would call them randomly just to check up on them and talk to them, and I ain't heard from you for months, it seems like you trying to stay in my inner circle and I wasn't budging. So this is your, this how, now you and her are gonna walk out now, I don't care where you go.
I ain't going nowhere.
How much you
Daughter!
Girl, Flex come out the room now because he hear the argument picking up.
No, he in here disrespecting your house and mine because he in here doing her own.
You do her on the couch.
Flex don't know how to lie. I was young, I was emotional. Oh well, I thought I was right. The girlfriend gonna say,
Hey, I'm not going nowhere.
go on, my sister say.
Listen, little mama, the beef ain't even with you, but don't think I won't throw you off this balcony.
Because we was on the third story. She got quiet real quick. God and choked D up because I'm like, you really not getting out. Like, you finna step. Girl, the girlfriend looked at me like she wasn't finna get up. Girl, I walked over there, snatched all the confidence off of her. Get up. Y'all think I'm playing. Flex seen that I was kind of serious and she says, D, just go. D looking at Flex. You do know that's my daddy. Safe to say he left. Walked out into the middle of the night. Then I left. I had to apologize to my daddy, apologize to my mom. Sorry I did it, but it ain't So fast forward after that, months and months and months and months go by. Me and him are not talking. Clearly you know that now we not on good terms at all. But don't ever disrespect me like that and don't play with me like that. Girl, one night I get drunk at the club, girl, and I swear I see D in the club, but it's somebody that look just like D. Girl, why all we in the club, girl, they playing all the loves. It's love in his club. And he literally has a twin out here, I swear, because that boy looked just like D. And I was like, now mind you, this is probably now 7-8 months after we've broken up. I'm not gonna lie, I got drunk, I sent him a text, how you doing? So fast forward 6 a.m. that morning after I left the club, he pulled up. Felt like I was seeing my baby daddy, girl. He opened the door with his little blue New York hat on. I was like, boy, you... We actually had a conversation before he had pulled up. He had showed me that I got my own money, I got my own place. I'm like, dude, come on, come on. You know you want to. Girl, and just like he all, it's just like almost we hit it off like I just was about to choke you up a couple months ago. Girl, beat my back in. Now see, I'm here to testify. When you break up with him, I feel like it gets sweeter. Cause after he got done, I was like, if you would've did that while we was together, God would've put up with a little But after he leaves, I have to snap out of it and like, you know what, you can't fall back into that. You're moving forward, you're growing as a person, you gotta be strong. We haven't done anything else since. So one day I'm minding my business and I'm sitting in the truck. Now this was about 2 months ago. I get a DM from a girl and she said, hey, should I just get off the phone with a boy named D? He said he know you, but I'm a supporter of you. And he's speaking on you like he really, really, really know you. And I just wanna know like, who is this? So this is a cisgender female. Now I was his first LGBT alphabet cute experiment. His next girlfriend was also a part of this community, but she was still a woman. We're gonna respect her. But this is the first cisgender girl since we've stopped talking that I've heard about and actually has directly contacted me.
Go on.
Yeah, he said you used him for a fake relationship and he was never really gay or into da-da-da. He was just doing that for the cloud. What cloud did you get?
Put him on the phone.
Me and Tracy are sitting in the truck stunned because literally we stunned. She calls him on three-way and I'm mute myself. He don't know I'm on the phone. I tell her, now ask him about Shay.
So what was you saying about that Shay person?
Yeah, that. Yeah, her platforms was dying down and she needed a fake relationship to boost it back up. So, shit, I had just got out of jail. You know, I'm trying to make money any kind of way. She hit me up and said, hey, can we do a fake relationship? She gave me $4,000 to say that I was her boyfriend and stuff. And, I just did it for the money. But now I ain't even on to that. Like, I'm into you, what you... Wow. Okay, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Noticing how much I still care for you after we had stopped talking, and even after you did that, I still care for you. For you to say that and not think I would ever hear it, like that's how you feel. But forget the feelings. You telling fish out here that I'm paying boys to date me because I'm falling out. Where have I fallen out? Wait, I'm about to talk my shit. I've been lit since 2017, the summer of 2018, the summer of 2019, the summer of 2020, I bought an apartment. The winter of 2021, I bought a Jeep that I still got. Still that girl, summer 2021, you know summer 22 is coming around the corner. And we is itching up on 240,000 subscribers, so mine got me, we ain't never fell off. And you got girls out here, the fish gonna be out here talking to each other like, girl, you know she a paymaster. Paymaster. Girl, I couldn't hear no more. I unmuted myself and said,
How much I paid you?
girl, he hung up. See, when you catch a girl, I told sis, I said, baby, do what you want with him now. He a liar. He called me to my son, man, you know I just be talking. I tried to find it in my heart to hate him after that, but I still care for him, and that's crazy. I love too hard. People do you, it's like you still, I don't know, I just love really hard as a person. That's just in my nature. But not enough to still be around you, girl. Now it's F him, I don't care nothing about what he got going on. But I will always still have love for him. But one thing before I go that I've been waiting to do, so my mama told me that she be seeing my videos. I don't like it when my family watch me, but I guess they do because they fascinated. So now that I'm talking about D for the first time ever, I can just go ahead and get this off my chest. And mama, if you watching, y'all say, hey Mama Shay. She ain't gonna comment. Before it was real bad with D, it was good. It was them nights where I remember this one night, my grandma was out of town. So I had to hit up my mama if I wanted to use a car because I had my own car. This is back in, when we first started talking, when everything was going good back in 2020 before my apartment. Night D told me he was free, he ain't had nothing to do. My mama told me she didn't need her car. I said, can I use it to go, you know, chill with some of my friends? Pulled up on D, we just had a night conversation. But you know, he was a Scorpio. Girl, why did I blink and I had that boy bent over in the front seat of that car and I'm looking over the hood. And then look at Mama, I told him up in your front seat, ooh. I can say it now, you can't whoop me now, girl, I'm grown. I would never do that now, but girl, no, I was slick. No, I was slick, I mean, you ain't know nothing. We use protection though, we ain't getting in on your seat. Ooh, but that was, ooh, shit. Ooh. You know, so thinking about like, not necessarily all the negatives, especially like when you really care for somebody, which I found out that I did, because I never told him that I loved him, and he never forced me, but he always said that he loved me, but I didn't want to fake it to him. I didn't want to lie. I really didn't feel that it was love, but deep care. We had so many beautiful moments, you know what I'm saying? That's the first boy that I ever took a shower with. That's the first boy I ever did finger paint, and one day we got this canvas from Walmart, and then he got blue paint, I got pink paint, and we put our hands in the paint, girl, and we put our handprints on the little canvas, and then we signed C and D. Like, I did so much lame stuff with him. But for you to play with me, girl, no shade, I don't know. It's over, it's clips of that. That about ends this part 2. Keep on sharing. Make sure you tell your brother, your sister, tell your cousin about me. You know you live for this. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Remember to love yourself and be yourself unapologetically. And remember that if you carry yourself like the queen, like the king, like the bad ass bitch that you are, these folks got to respect you. But hold on, them comments. Wait. I got a few comments because I want to show some love. So, Shiko7777 said, my baby gained 1K subs since the last video. Your fave could never. Period. Y'all see? Jada Gabby said, wow, I never knew Shay's dad was gay. This ain't my biological daddy. Maybe I need to do a video on gay lingo. When I say my daddy, that is my gay daddy, okay? That is an older male figure that started out as a really good friend and mentor to me, and I realized that you were more of a father figure to me than you care for me, you there for me when I need you. I can call on you and ask you about adult things. I don't feel ashamed to ask you silly questions. A question don't feel silly, ask you, that's you develop. In the gay world, that's something that happens. Because very often with a lot of, you know, gay youth, when you come out, you know, your parents find out, you know, they disown you, so then you go find another family unit that will appreciate you and love you and not judge you. And baby, one of the realest things ever is some of the best family that you can have don't have blood shared between the both of y'all. Somebody can be more family to you than your actual blood. T. So yeah, my daddy's straight. He got 4 sons and don't take care of none of them. Okay, and this one from Priest Daniels. And your name say Priest. Now Shay, you know you my girl, but if part 2 don't drop by March 26, 2022 at 11:59 p.m. tonight, that's all I'm gonna say. Love you, Think. Girl, y'all be all right. Until next time, trust your intuition. He think he's slick.